When the lawyer read the will, I thought maybe I'd misheard. His voice was flat, like he'd read the same lines 1,000 times before. My cousin gets the house. I nodded faintly, waiting for my turn. My brother gets the car. Fine. I never cared for the car anyway. Even Aunt Ruth, the lawyer went on, receives the fishing gear. There was a pause. I looked around at the faces in the room, some smiling, some pretending not to. And me? I asked. The lawyer glanced at a paper, then at me, then back at the paper. Olivia, he said, without even a flicker of emotion, your father left you, his old VCR. The words sank in slow, like stones in water. I sat frozen while the others whispered to each other, glancing in my direction. My father had been my world. I was there every day when he couldn't walk to the mailbox anymore. I made his tea just the way he liked it. I read him the paper when his eyes got too tired. I held his hand when the nights were long. And this? This was what I got. Back home, I carried the VCR in like it weighed 100 pounds. I set it on my kitchen table. The plastic was scratched, the buttons stiff and slightly sticky. Dust clung to the edges. I ran my fingers over the top. My first thought was to throw it away. Instead, I pressed the eject button. A software started up, the old machine working like it had been waiting for this. Then, a tape slid out. No label. Just a black, glossy surface. I dug out my old TV with the built-in VHS player and slid the tape in. The screen flickered, shaky at first. And then, his face. Liv, my father said, his voice rough and a little breathless, if you're watching this, I'm gone. I leaned closer, my elbows pressing into the table. My hands curled tight. They took everything from me, he said. Changed my will. Got a lawyer to push papers I didn't want to sign. I don't know who started it, but I think it's your uncle. He took the rare coins we collected all those years. He coughed and rubbed his eyes. The proof, the list of every coin, with seller names and numbers, is in the bank safe. It's yours. Use it. The screen went black. I sat there, the silence in my kitchen so loud it hurt. His words burned through me, settling deep, heavy as the VCR itself. And I knew one thing, I wasn't letting this go. I drove to my father's house the next morning, the road feeling longer than it ever had.